Hey, it's Craig with TQ Financial Services, and we're back again. I'm back on the comfy couch. I'm enjoying this one. I think I'm going to use this all the time. We're back again with another TQ tax tip. That's the important part of all this, not my comfort. Guys, today we're going to be talking about what in the world did you really make? That's the title. That's what it needs to be, I guess. What did you really make? This is for our Uber drivers, our Lyft drivers, our, all the people that have been using those kinds of services to earn income. Of course, entrepreneurs and sole proprietors, etc. Those who use vendors and blah, 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 blah. What the heck are we talking about? We're talking about the 1099K. A lot of times people come in and say, hey, this is what we made. We made $100,000, and they forget that wonderful 1099K. That 1099K is a form that is reported and sent to the IRS, and it tells them how much the merchant charges are for you. So if you guys are selling products or doing different things, again, we talked about Uber, Lyft as the main two, and of course all the other things where you're doing the food transfers and drop-offs, etc. Your vendor, your supplier, the person that actually employs you can or will provide you with a 1099K that shows the total amount of money that you've earned as well as the total transactions. Now, they don't have an obligation to do so unless you hit two criteria. If you did over 20K, right? 20,000 in transactions. And if you had over 200 actual individual transactions that are there. So you have to make a total amount of money, and you had to have a whole bunch of transactions to go along with it. If not, they're not going to provide it for you. Now, a lot of people will put that information online so that you have the actual documentation there, but the rest of them are just not going to give it to you, and that's for you to keep that wonderful record keeping we talked about in our book, Biggest Book of Small Business Deductions. Plug, right? That we talked about keeping track of those things using, let's say, a personal / business credit card. No, just a business credit card. You guys are supposed to quickly say, Craig, you're wrong. So at the end of the day, if you did not get a 1099K, that's probably because you did not meet those criteria. But again, it's your job to make sure you look over your books and see how much you have as far as income that goes in there. It's very important to do that, and the reason why we're stressing this as an actual tax tip is because it's usually misreported. We have a lot of people that get audited or get that wonderful letter from the IRS that says, your income does not match our total records of blah, blah, blah. Why? Because you told us that you made $50,000, and you did, right, through cash and all the other wonderful ways that you reported your income checks. Oh, you did a great job, but you forgot that a lot of people paid you with credit cards, and there's an extra 50K there. So when we file the taxes and we do all the expenses and we say, hey, you're looking great, you don't owe anything, you guys are fantastic, next thing you know, you get a bill. It's because that 1099K information, that income, is forgotten. So again, please make sure you pay attention to that. Jump online for all the people you do merchants like eBay, etc. Go on there, see if it's available. The due date for them, I think, is the same thing, the January 31st. So jump online, see if that information is there, and then use that in conjunction with the other information that you got as far as income to come up with your totality of the money that you've earned. Of course, any questions, give us a call, 800-413-1456. Do I have to say it? Refer. Support those who support you. Guys, we love you. Any questions, again, give us a shout. Make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. YouTube, because I don't say it. And we hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Don't forget that 1099K.